Alright, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this geometric photo collage here using this background with these triangles. So once you download this picture of the triangles that we're going to give you and open it up in Photoshop, the first tool that you're going to get is over here is called the pen tool. You can press P on your keyboard and you can see that you can make paths with it, which we're going to do. So what you're going to do is do Control plus to zoom in, and don't forget you can hold your space bar to move things around, and I'm going to paste a picture in this triangle right here. But to do that I first need to make a path. So I'm going to get the pen tool and I'm going to click once and let go, and once and let go, and once, and I'm going to do one where I'm going to show you what happens if you click and you hold the mouse and you don't let go of the button. You can see it gets these handles and it makes curved lines. We do not want that yet. Okay, so when you use this tool for now, I want you to just click once and let go of the mouse button really quick so you get a straight line. If you make a mistake and you click and you have like these curvy lines, I want you to just do Control Z to undo them until you get back to the last line that's straight. Alright, so I have this point here, I have this point here, and this one here, and now I need to close the path. So I go up to the very first point that I started, and I click right there on the dot. You see how it turns from white to blue? So I click there, and now I have a closed path. That means that there's nothing open here. This point is connected to this point, and this one, and so on. All right, now if you make a mistake and you didn't make your lines in exactly the right place, what you can do is go over here to this path selection tool, click and hold, and get the direct selection tool. All right, it's right below the path selection. Get direct selection tool, and that is a white arrow. So what you can do with this is move any of these points around. So right now all 3 points are selected because you can see that they're blue. I'm going to click off of the triangle so I have no point selected, and then I'm going to go back and click on just one point. Now you see this point is blue, this one is white, and that one's white. I don't want all my points selected, so I'm just going to click on the one that I want to move, and then you can move things around. Like if you accidentally didn't have it in the right spot, you can use the direct selection tool to just move your points around and perfect them and get them in exactly the right spot. Once you have your path where you want it and it's selected, all 3 dots are blue, you can hold, or you can right click in the middle of this triangle and you'll get this little menu, and you can say make selection and just say, leave that on 0 and say okay. Now you see I have these dotted lines that are moving. That means it's selected. It's ready for me to paste my picture. So I'm going to go over to Pixabay, and I'm going to continue with my animal theme. So I'll just search animal, and I'll put this little monkey here. So you click on the thumbnail that you want to enlarge, and then you can right click on the picture and choose copy image. And then we're going to go back into Photoshop. You're going to go, instead of doing Control V, which is a regular paste, you're going to go to Edit, Paste Special, Paste Into. That means it's going to paste it into what you have selected. So you can say OK. Now you see the monkey went inside just the triangle. But you see it's too small. I want it to fill up the whole space. So if you do Control T, or you can get the Move tool, it does the same thing, and just drag the corner like that. You can slide it down so you can see the whole animal in there. And then once you have it where you want, you just press the check mark. And then there's one more step to this. What you're going to do is go on the layer over here, and where it says normal, I want you to try one of these blending modes. These are called layer blending modes, and you can see as I scroll through them, it makes it kind of just see through a little bit to that texture that's below. And just pick one that you like. I'm going to leave mine on screen. All right, I'm going to do one more of these for you, and then I think you'll be ready to do it on your own. So Once again, I'm going to go to Pixabay and I'm going to search for another animal. I'll get this turtle right here. And I opened up the bigger thumbnail, right click, copy image. We're going to go back to Photoshop. We're going to get the pen tool and I'm going to click on the corners of my triangle. Without dragging the mouse, just click and let go and then close the path. Now when I zoom in, I see that I didn't really do a great job, so I'm going to go back over here, make sure I have the direct selection tool, click off of my path so that I don't have any points, and then go back and click on just the point that I want to move. I can use the space bar to scroll over here and click on just that point. And then I'm going to click on just this point. All right, that's a pretty good selection. I'm going to zoom out, Control minus, and now I'm going to right click inside of this triangle and say make selection, okay, and then go to edit, paste special, paste into, then do Control T so I can transform, enlarge the picture. And once I get it to fill up the space, then I'm going to press the check mark and then go over here to my layer blending mode and change it from normal to, I'll leave it on overlay this time. Okay, so now you can just finish doing that to the rest of this background. Just fill in all the triangles with different pictures that you like and change the blending modes.